Hello, everybody. Wenzel here. Quick disclaimer. This is actually going to be episode 321. I know in the episode itself we say this is episode 323, but due to scheduling issues, that is just not the case. We had to actually push this episode up, and what was originally going to be 321 back. So sorry about that. This is just a slight correction for that. And the episode was supposed to come out today. The actual 321 will probably be 323 or whatever episode it ends up being. But that'll eventually come out. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the show. Thank you.
Who wants to be in America's slash fic with Abraham Lincoln?
Louisiana Purchase, that's a name.
You need to really get off my balls, okay? I'm gonna kick your ass.
Also, why was Michelangelo so stinky? Ew.
Nice.
What's up, everybody? Tanner here from the All You Can Hear podcast, episode 320. Oh, shit. 3. And today, I'm joined by 3 absolutely lovely individuals. Colt.
Juicy.
When-
Colt, you're not supposed to. Are we supposed to? I thought we were doing descriptors like we've always done.
Well, yeah,
My-
but we have a guest, and we didn't talk about it before we recorded, so I was just going to say people's name, and then people give like their little like battle cry descriptor.
Fuck,
am,
I'm juicy. I'm juicy.
I'm
Spicy.
offensive coordinator Wenzel.
Wow, interesting. And we have a special guest with us today. Don't worry, don't say anything, Sam.
Spicy.
Hey.
Is that how it goes? That's how it goes. Hey.
Wow.
How's it going?
Juicy, offensive coordinator, and spicy. All right, I'm glad everybody stuck with it. Also, this is a horror movie draft, so I'm glad everybody was on theme a little bit.
Mine fits because I'm full of blood.
And mine fits because I'm a sports guy.
I don't get that.
I fit because I am spicy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Good job, everybody. So today we are doing a horror movie draft. Our first draft somehow in the 6.5 years that we've been a podcast. And how this is going to work is there's going to be 5 rounds. Snake draft, which if you don't know what that is, it starts with at the front, goes to the back, goes back to the back. So essentially it will go like hypothetically Sam, me, Wenzel, Colt, then Colt, Wenzel, me, Sam. And then it will keep going like that till we have 5 movies. And then if Twitter still exists when this podcast goes out, there will be a poll of some sort where you can vote who had the best lineup of horror films.
Also,
bef-
we've done a draft before. It was on Backlog, boys.
When did we do a draft on Backlog?
Are you talking about the year or not the year? The final
The
the-
video
the-
game thing.
the fantasy draft? Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't even close to that, though.
I'm kind
It's
of
a draft.
It's
I
I
draft.
mean, it
Snake
kind of
thing.
is, but
The
that
draft is draft.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
Tanner, I'm gonna choke you to death.
Okay, but
Light his ass up, Sam.
But first, we have to get an order of what the draft order is going to be. So I'm on random.org. I've entered our names in alphabetical order. So I've entered Colt, Sam, Tanner, Wenzel. Now, what I need to ask y'all, how many times should I randomize it to get our draft order?
25 times.
Shut the fuck
mean?
up.
You should do it in 3 groups of 6.
That's 18 times. No.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay,
It's not that hard to click 18 times.
How about
Point.
4?
Sure.
All right.
Fine.
So first, and I'll tell y'all the order after everyone. So after the
20
first
times.
randomize,
20 times.
6.
I'm not doing it 6 or 20. So the first order would be
Coward.
Wenzel, Tanner, Sam, Colt.
Wait, I
But
go
it's
first.
not. Is what you're telling me?
Yes.
It's just opposite.
What
of
are we doing here,
alphabetical.
guys?
The second order would be it's to build suspense. It's to build suspense. The second order would be Sam, Colt, Wenzel, Tanner. The third order would be Sam, Wenzel, Tanner, Colt. And our final order, and this is the order we will be picking in, Wenzel, Sam, Tanner, Colt.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
take it.
So again, Wenzel will get the first pick, Sam will get the second, I will get the third, then Colt will do the fourth pick and then the fifth pick, and then we go like that until each of us have a roster of 5 horror films.
Sounds good.
I'm not saying we're going loose with the term horror, but I've kind of given everybody, just be smart about it. Also,
Okay.
if everybody can keep track of their own movies, that'd be great.
Yep.
All
Sure.
right. And I think without further ado, Wenzel, let's hear your first draft pick.
All right. I got to go with something recent, something that I know is strong because of how hard it's hit the horror community. And I believe in it. It's a young blood. It's Hereditary from 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good
Immediately
pick.
starting with an awful movie. I have to
Oh
respect
my
it.
God.
Okay, no, fuck you. Just because
It's also not about personal taste.
I know. I'm not going to be negative here. I'm not negative. I understand that. I understand that's a very strong first pick.
it is a little bit about personal taste. Personally, I like this guy. I think he's gonna make some big waves from decades from now. I think the strong first pick. I gotta go with him.
All right. Wenzel with Hereditary as our overall number 1. Sam, let's hear it. What are you coming to the table with?
Also gonna go with a recent pick. I think this one again, also just reverberating across the community. Is William Friedkin's The Exorcist.
Oh,
That's a good choice.
That's a good choice. I think
that's
passing
strong.
at that number 1, wild choice there. I'll take it every day of the week. The GOAT, the greatest of all time as far as horror goes. It is just a triumph of a movie. And I'm glad it was here at pick number 2.
I mean, you got to respect it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I want to give a little bit of preface to how I've went about picking, films that I
Oh,
would
you
like
better not say Sausage Party or some
to
shit
have
like
in my
that.
life. No, I'm not.
I'll count it. I'll count it as a horror
I'm not
movie.
cheating the system or anything.
He just wants you to know why his pick stinks.
No. I just want to say maybe my list is maybe a little bit because there's very few horror movies that I truly appreciate.
It's because you're too scared to watch a normal horror movie.
But
Yeah.
With-
So Sam,
with-
if you don't know, Tanner actually does not like horror movies because he's very scared to watch them.
that's not true.
That's
I follow
actually
Tanner on
true.
Letterbox.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
Sam-
I know.
exactly.
Oh, God, Sam maybe has known me longer than you have, Wenzel. It's close.
It's wild. It's
That is
wild.
wild.
Yeah, it's close. But anyways, my first pick, also a recent movie, just coming out in 2016.
Recent?
2016's recent enough when you're talking about the entirety of horror. I feel
Also,
like.
Sure,
I
sure.
said 2018. That's
Yeah,
a few years
Hereditary
off.
was 5 years ago.
I'll refer to recent for World War II was recent because all of human history.
Okay, 2016's way different than the fucking 40s, Cole, and you know that. Anyways, my pick, directed by, and I don't know how to pronounce this name, Julia Ducournau. I went with the French body horror film Raw.
Whoa.
I think it is. I love body horror. Like that's really kind of like the genre I stick with. As like if I want to feel like tense and scared, like that does it for me. And I think Raw is like maybe one of the best versions of that. Like it's that at its peak. So yeah,
Wow.
I had to go with Raw number 1.
That's wow.
Do we have any
that's a-
sports fans in the audience?
yeah.
Or is that just okay? That's a real Jameer Gibbs pick here to start the first round here.
Well,
the Lions just losing it.
I wanted to go with my beliefs as the owner of the Tanner Horror 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, that's a better name than I've got going on so far.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your name?
I got none. So
Oh.
I've got 5 rounds now to think of one.
Yeah,
The
you gotta
top-
Yeah.
develop it. as you pick.
So that was just my. I wanted to pick a movie I actually personally liked as my first pick, and
Well, I mean, yeah,
I
you
truly
only-
love Raw.
You can really only pick movies that you like.
Mm,
I mean, no,
that's
you
not
could
the objective, though.
you
It's
can
not picking
definitely
your
build a
Okay.
list based off of just like the popular shit, but
I mean, sure, that is true. Oh,
Tanner really
damn.
threw me a curveball here right before this because I'm like, hey, what's the rules? And I asked this weeks ago. Like, what's the system here? And he was just like, just pick your top 5 horror movies.
yeah, we're just picking. So okay, here's.
And now you're saying there's a vote. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man, I gotta game the
I mean,
system
there
here.
doesn't have to be a vote. I just thought it'd be fun.
No,
I
I'm
think the
gonna
vote would be fun. Yeah.
wipe the floor. Colt's going in the ground here.
Oh my god.
I will say I respect your choice, Tanner.
All right.
Raw's a
Listen,
great
you know,
movie, and
we're
I was just
picking.
very surprised. Very surprised that you
Yeah.
picked that.
Wait till my next pick. It's SmackDown. That's for the wrestling fans. Colt, let's hear it. You get 2 picks in a row, so
Juice. This
let's
is
hear your first of 2.
I'm gonna hit you some juicy ones right off the bat. I'm thinking wide swaths of people love these movies. I'm gonna go with 1982's The Thing.
Okay.
Oh, you fucking dick!
Yup. Everyone loves
literally-
The Thing.
That was literally my second pick.
See,
I-
you know,
Do I have to
That's a-
explain myself?
I will
I mean,
bankrupt
no.
your team.
Oh my god.
I don't think you know how sports work.
Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
that was very much number 2 on the big board here. I'm a letterbox, so this is disappointing. You've really snagged one here, Colt.
Yep,
mean,
absolutely.
I completely understand because I'm about to snag another one. This is another classic. Let me check when it came out because I don't really remember. It's an old one, probably so fucking old, like the people in it are dust.
Jesus Christ.
And that is
Alright.
directed by Sam Raimi's The Evil Dead 2.
Wow.
Okay.
Not
Yeah.
even the first one. That's
It came out in 1987, so yeah, it's pretty old, but not that old.
Hey, some people would say recent.
Some people would say Bruce Campbell is dust.
Yeah, he is pretty old.
Yeah, he is pretty old.
Yeah. And we don't like old people on this show. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Amen. Nobody.
Lock him
what's
up, throw him in the
old?
ocean.
Hey, over 30.
Over 30.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sam, you're not over 30 yet, are you?
fuck. I'm 30.
But you're not over 30.
Not over 30. But
I guess
So come December, you can't be on this podcast anymore.
yeah.
I'm getting kicked out.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
That's why Patrick's gone.
Yeah.
We're like 30. How old's Patrick? 34. Get the
30.
fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Patrick
Yeah.
born in 90. All right. So up next, I promise this isn't the theme of my whole team, but I've went with something extremely recent. 2019. I would say is recent. I've went with Robert Edgar's The Lighthouse.
Ooh.
I definitely wanted to pick that too because Sam, I don't know if you know this, but nobody in the group thought I would like this movie when I watched it. And
It's just guys being dudes.
it really is just a dude's rocking movie, a rocking good time, but it's scary
Yeah.
a little bit. And as far as like horror, I mean, it's so weird to just put this film into one category, but I mean, this film does count as a horror, but it's also like survival, and it's just like this whole like character deep dive of like the two dudes rocking. It's like a sort of like a psychological thriller. It's a whole slew of things, but I think it does all of those things extremely well, masterful even. So yeah, I had to go The Lighthouse, number 2 pick.
Damn. That's pretty good.
All right,
It's a good pick.
Let's hear it.
So I want to say this was not intentional to do this, but we are going to do 2 Robert Eggers movies back to back here.
Ooh.
As I do 2015's The Witch.
Oh, strong.
So I don't mean to have a very heavy religious theme in my list so far, but it just seems like we're rolling out that way. And it just seems like with this crew of folks here, we're looking like this is gonna come off the board sooner rather than later. I think this movie is incredible. It just slow burn, gets under skin. Black Phillip, screw him, you know?
Yeah,
You gotta respect it.
I gotta respect it. Actually, I respect it a lot, which is awesome. First time watching it, I hated it. Second time watched it, liked it. Third time, fucking love it. So
I still haven't seen it because Wenzel told me it sucked in middle school.
Oh
Not
my
middle, high
gosh.
school.
yeah, no, it was high school. Yeah, I know. I will get this fucker to watch it because I end up buying it on Blu-ray, so we definitely got to watch it together because it's very good. And also, you say screw Black Phillip, but man, Black Phillip's voice, come on, smooth like butter.
Smooth like butter, velvety.
You know, that's
Soft.
actually where BTS got the song idea from.
Criminal Undercover.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wenzel, 2 picks in a row. What's your first of 2?
Okay. See, I like these movies, and I do think they're big. I do think they're also big in the horror community. So, this one's gonna be a popular pick, but and I got to go with it because of that goddamn opening theme that sometimes I'll just listen to on the regular as a casual listener because I love it. I got to go with The Shining from 1980.
Ooh, great choice.
I got it. I
The
got you.
opening theme is a classic.
The opening theme is so fucking classic, and like I said, I will be drawing or doing something, and I just put it on. I just love listening to it. Colt told me that is somebody who's demented would do. Okay. And then my other pick, this is for all you found footage fans out there. This one's for you. And I know this is a solid choice. Got to go with Noroi the Curse from 2005.
Damn, that's a great one. That
So
you chopped one out of my list.
I gotta cover the bases. I gotta go with recent 2018 Hereditary. I gotta go with old school The Shining. Well, not that old school, but and then I gotta go with found footage. So you can make your guesses about what my next 2 are gonna be.
Noroy's like what, 20 years old now?
No, close.
05, yeah, close.
Jesus. Ugh.
Yeah, it makes you sick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Sam, let's hear it.
Oh, I'm just trying to get all the slots on my board here. See what's taken up here. We got some good things off the table right now. I'm gonna start taking things for me though. Get very personal here. The wins, rack up the dubs, as it were. And I'm gonna go with 1986. Tobe Hooper, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
Yeah, dude. Oh, fuck.
2.
I haven't seen any of those, but I know people love them.
You can have your Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I will take 2 every single day. It is an absurd movie. It does not deserve to exist. It is the opposite of Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a lot of ways. It is completely out there, and it just feels like, oh, I'm having a fever dream watching this in the best way possible.
Okay.
Hell yeah. The clips I've seen of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1, it's all been like loud, just loud screaming chainsaw noises. Does that stay the same in the second movie?
No, it is very loud as in colorful. It is very funny. It is a very funny movie. I mean absurd and like absurdist. It is a very strange movie. It is as if, Tobe Hooper was like, you thought this was depraved? What if we just turned the lights up all the way on this movie and just put it at 11 and have fun with it? And it's just totally out there. We have Leatherface doing a sexy dance multiple times during the movie.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's so good. If you have not seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, get on it.
I know what I'm doing this weekend now.
Yeah,
I-
you did a really good job at advertising it. You should get
Yeah,
paid.
Well, you know,
I
that's
definitely have
Sam's
to know
job
that.
is advertising movies from the fucking 70s.
Yeah, I definitely need to get on that. And just for name value alone, like besides the newer Texas Chainsaw, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I mean, you got something there.
Yeah, the first
Yep.
few of these old ass huge franchises are always going to be good, though.
Yeah,
That's
could
how
you
it
say
is.
that they cooked with it?
Oh, they're cooking. They're cooking.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
They're cooking, and it's human meat.
Yeah.
I'm excited about my pick because I feel like some people are going to get upset about it. But I also, like Sam, I wanted to go with something that maybe isn't technically a good movie, but this one is for me. I went with a classic. I went with 2009's, directed by Rob Zombie, Halloween 2.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
what the fuck?
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Yeah.
Is
I-
this
It-
one
Here we
like
go.
It's just a
known for
good
being
fucking
bad?
time. And I will say it's divisive.
That's not very good.
That's not, I don't know.
There are very well respected horror enthusiasts and film critics alike that think it may be the best Halloween movie. I'm not one of those people, but
Why did you nominate it?
no, I'm not a horror movie enthusiast or a well-respected film critic, but I do think it is the most fun you can have watching one of those movies because I've watched almost all of them, and they just don't do it for me. But something about this one, this one transcends a level that you have to appreciate, and I don't know. I think it's a good fucking time. But go pop in Halloween 2, 2009's Halloween 2 right now.
Not to
Alright.
be
Yeah, I don't
confused
think I
with
will.
the original Halloween 2.
Not to be
or the-
confused with the original Halloween 2. This is based off the 2007 remake of the 1978 Halloween. It is a sequel to that.
Yeah, everybody take like, I don't know, how long is it?
For like an hour
Halloween
and a half.
2 is 105 minutes. So yeah, we can reconvene at 9:30.
Sure.
We can just get this knocked out.
Yeah. Let's do
All
that.
right. Cole.
Headache.
Oh, I can't today. Cole, 2 picks.
Two
Let's hear 'em.
picks. First one up is this one's for me because everybody's doing one for them. I said,
Hey,
screw it.
everybody gets one. For
Everybody
them.
gets one for them. This
Well,
one
I got 3, buddy.
is not necessarily niche, but not a lot of people I've seen talk about it unless you're super into horror, and that's Pulse 2001, directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa.
Wow. Oh, wow. Okay.
Absolute banger of a horror movie. I watched it like 2 years ago, and it has like one of the most unsettling scenes in a movie involving a ghost that I've ever seen. It's really good.
I agree. I agree with that. Good pick. Good pick.
And my second pick is it's I don't want to say a modern classic because I don't.
You don't want to be corny?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's something that a lot of people enjoy. I enjoy it too, but I think a lot of people like really fucking enjoy it. And that is The Conjuring 2013, directed by James Wan.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
I really enjoyed it because it's actually pretty scary. It made me do a little dookie, and I watched it probably last year. So, hell yeah.
I'm a Wan head, so I have to respect it.
Hell
yeah.
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 Oh my God.
No,
Yeah,
but
let me
hell
just
yeah.
crack open my fucking beer. Let's just sit around talking for a few minutes.
Let's talk
Hell
about
yeah.
James Wan.
James Wan is a very underrated director. Everything that I've seen by him has been good. Even the fucking Fast and the Furious movie. He directed one of those, right?
The biggest box office draw of the Fast and Furious movies.
5?
Not 7, right?
I feel like 5 is one of the
I think
best.
I thought it was Fate of the Furious.
Nah, fuck, that's
Ah,
8.
shit. Never
But
mind. Never mind.
it was Furious 7. It was
Ah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
it was 7.
5 was my favorite. I thought that was him. My bad, James.
I wouldn't know because I don't watch terrible movies.
Oh my
That's fucking
God.
crazy considering your first pick was Hereditary, but go off.
No,
Okay,
Tanner,
all
you're
right.
doing Crossfire.
Tanner,
Get
I know where
'em.
I know where you live.
Are y'all ready for my pick?
Yes.
Is it
Okay.
Fast and
Dog
Furious?
shit. It
No,
sucks.
no. You're gonna be mad that you said that, Colt.
Can't be Michael Vick.
Can I say something without everybody getting mad at me?
No.
My next
That's not
film
guaranteed.
is also from the year 2009. 2009 may be the best year for horror on record.
Oh, wait a minute. I know,
No
I know
one's
what you're
ever
gonna
said
pick. I
that.
know.
No one's
wait a
ever
minute.
said that.
No, wait. I know what you're gonna pick.
I've went with 2009's, directed by Karen Kusama.
Yep.
We went with Jennifer's Body.
Yep. Jennifer's
Okay.
Body.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
It's fucking incredible. I don't know if I've ever hooted and hollered as much watching the movie. Colton Winslow can attest for this. We watched it together.
Yes.
Semi recently.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It's fucking incredible. I just can't. Some of the shit just hits you out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just be saying the most like offensive shit. But
Yeah,
it's
like
hilarious.
2009 was 100 years ago, but also yesterday. Like, and this movie perfectly encapsulates what it was like living in 2009.
Hey man.
So yeah, going Jennifer's Body. All right,
I appreciate
Sam,
it.
top that one.
I can't. I think Jennifer Bodies is a great movie. So I think that's a really solid pick. I'm gonna go different direction. I'm gonna steal a page out of the let's do found footage. 1999's The Blair Witch Project.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah.
But what was in contention for my last pick?
It is a movie that I don't know. I think it's turned around to being underrated again. It felt like, oh, this movie is not that good to, oh, it's still great. Like, it still has all the vibes you want from a found footage movie. So I watched this somewhat recently within the past couple of years. I guess that's recently compared to 1999 when I was 7.
Whoa.
And no, this movie rocks. The intro to this movie, the way it sets up the documentary framing is just sick as all get out, and how it kind of unravels from there. So if you haven't watched The Blair Witch Project, somehow, I guess, in the year 2023, one of the most popular horror movies of all time, one of the most popular, at least found footage horror movies of all time, I guess go do that if you've not managed that from here
I think
on
I
out.
watched it this year with Wenzel. Was that this year or last year?
Oh God, it was.
I think I watched it when y'all were watching my house. It was fairly recently. It might have been.
It was either.
when we
Oh
went to
God,
Disney World.
it was either this year or last year. It
But
might have been
either
this-
way,
It was this year, I think.
I was extremely underwhelmed because I was expecting something really good from the grandfather of found footage. But in the end, it just felt like a bunch of kids in the woods running from squirrels.
Hey,
they
And sometimes
standing
that's
in the
what makes a
corner.
good movie.
Tanner.
Yeah, right? Like, that's it. No, I
Tanner.
think, like,
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say, like, I can totally get how it doesn't land, but I think the way it's just like pieced together, it worked for me. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's fair.
Especially too when it came out, like that's understandable for people to have watched it and still hold in the regard that it was.
that shit's
and then-
real.
and then even today, like, you know, it's perfectly fine because I think for me and Colt, because now I will say I think I rated it higher than Colt because I do understand it, and there was some stuff that I really
Yeah, I didn't
like,
understand it apparently.
no,
Damn.
like I understood like its value, and like also too I really enjoy lore of a movie, and like I really enjoy kind of like what you can piece together about it, or maybe like some certain stuff that's been kind of with that most recent Blair Witch movie. There was some kind of like stuff that the director elaborated on. I kind of like adding that to this, but at the same time, you don't have to. But yeah, I think it's perfectly acceptable and a great pick because of it's a star in the found footage community. Solid.
Great pick. All right, Wenzel, your fourth and then your final pick of the draft.
Choose wisely.
You're making me nervous. I don't know why.
Not
that's
that one. Don't
crazy.
pick that one. Pick the other one.
Shit. So I'm gonna step a little bit into the animation department for a
Oh,
bit.
wah wah. Not real
And-
movies.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I'm sorry. I'll change it. No, I gotta go with really solid. Really good psychological horror film. That was even the inspiration for I believe what is it, the Black Swan with Natalie Portman is 1997's Perfect Blue.
Ah,
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
movie. Fantastic. movie.
Yeah, that's actually a really fucking good choice. I
Yeah.
didn't even consider Perfect Blue.
It's because you don't think animation's a legitimate medium. I get
Yeah,
it.
I say as earlier my cat knocked down all my Ghibli steelbooks.
Oh my god. You throw them out?
Yeah, I had to kick him out of here, bouncer style.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah, I mean I could say that one's probably for me, but also it's a legit really good solid movie. So yeah.
I've never seen it. Give me the short pitch here.
Wow, okay.
Damn, how have you never seen it?
How have you never seen it? That's crazy.
Oh,
We
I'm not into
didn't
that weeb
watch it
shit.
until, like,
Sorry.
2 years ago.
Wait, what? What?
I'm sorry, I'm not into that weeb shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess all I can really say, it's a fever dream of a pop star having basically a crisis of identity and also being haunted by the ghost of herself, kind of. And it's really good. It's gosh, let me because it's directed by Satoshi Kon.
Satoshi Kon.
Yeah. So Satoshi Kon is very much well known for creating like very surrealist types of works, and this is very much like that, where you can't really tell what's real and what's not. It's very good in exploring pop culture, idol culture in Japan, and fame as well. Yeah, I give it a really high recommendation. I'm sure everybody here can as well.
Oh yeah, it's got one of the ugliest motherfuckers you'll ever see in it as well.
Yeah, it does. Holy shit, I forgot about him. Yeah.
How do you forget about him? He's like the main plot point.
Is he though?
Yeah, he's the stalker.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, that's true. Yeah. I forget how fucking butt ugly he is.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie. Everyone should check it out if you haven't checked it out already.
All right, Wenzel. Final pick and the kickoff of the final round.
This is tough. This is tough because I have a lot of choices right now that people have not taken.
I'm picking that
But-
one.
Well, you can't, but
Aw.
I'm about to pick it. This is also very recent. I think I gotta have a fun one. Also kind of absurd, maybe even a little action packed. Probably has one of the coolest fucking fight scenes in it. Let's just say this guy we have talked about. I gotta go with 2021's Malignant.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep.
great movie.
Yep. I was like, out of all the choices, I was like, Malignant took everybody by surprise, including me. I gotta pick this guy. Like he's a star. He's a star. I cannot pick him.
That prison fight scene. Oh my god.
Well, the police station.
Police
fight-
station.
yeah, the whole
Yeah,
police
yeah.
station was insane.
It's the way did he just stomp or not he?
The tumor.
Yeah, just stomps that one woman's head in.
Yep.
That's
just
crazy.
stomps on it. It was insane. Like Mortal Kombat style fatalities.
Oh yeah.
Just crazy.
And once again, give it up to James Wan.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Give it up to James Wan. Let's
I'm
wait for some
clapping.
Yeah, let's wait some from clapping. Go ahead.
Can't wait for Aquaman 2. Yeah.
There we
Ooh,
go.
Is he directing Aquaman 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. And the
Directed the
test,
first one.
but I will say that test screening leak of a reason why some people walked out is insane.
Yeah, I can't wait till it comes out.
We have to go see it just because. I mean, we're gonna go see it anyways, but just because of that scene.
If it's in,
If it's in there, I hope it is.
I don't
I
know.
hope it is.
We're gonna have to tell me what this leak is after this podcast because I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's pretty fucking funny. I'll say
It is funny.
In the
yeah.
context of what kind of movie it is hilarious.
And it make yeah.
I'll just say it. Aquaman drowns. Can you believe
Oh,
it?
no! That can't be it.
No,
He
it's
can't hold
not.
his breath.
It's not it, but it's
Could
funny.
you- what if that was it though?
It'd be we would have to see it still.
You gotta know what happened.
We would have to I'd have to purchase or I'd have to get tickets day 1 that night.
Hell yeah. All right, Sam. What's your final pick of the draft?
This is tough. 5 movies. Not a lot to work with, folks.
Yeah, 5 movies sounded a lot more in my head.
And I'm just like, oh man, we've not been doing this super long. And I got lots of gaps on this roster that I need to fill, but we move on, and I'm going to take, you know what? I'm gonna feel like hoity-toity here. Dario Argento's Suspiria. That is my final pick.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
It
that's funny you
is-
picked that.
Why is that funny? I picked that.
Because we're doing something with it later this month.
Oh,
Okay.
we're literally doing something with it, yeah.
That's very funny. That's very funny. So yeah, for as far as like giallos, this is the best of them, essentially has that vibe. And yeah, I think it's just Argento goes buck wild here and says, hey, these colors are going to bleed. And that
Yep.
rocks. And it's just a
Hell
movie
yeah.
that like just assaults your eyeballs. So, and the music kicks butt. So, just like a total win.
I'm
Hell yeah.
very
That's what
excited
I-
to watch it.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah. Yeah, we're me and Colt are watching it for the first time this Friday or not this Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But by
I'm
the
very
time this
excited for
comes
both of
out,
you.
they've already seen it.
Yeah.
'Cause
yeah,
that's,
Wow.
That's the power
Wow.
of podcast magic.
yeah, time
Um,
travel.
So going into my final pick, I want to ask my co-host, what is scarier than the British?
Nothing.
Hard question.
Can't think of anything, right?
No.
So that's
I would-
why I went.
I would say Nazis,
Atomic
Probably
weapons, like nuclear
that-
weapons.
nuclear weapons,
Now,
Okay,
British
Okay,
people
so
with
the
nuclear
British are
weapons?
definitely in the top
Brit-
3,
okay, yes. So I
and
if I
there
were
may
to
not
break-
be 3.
and I would if I were to break it down, number 5 is Mothman. Number 4 would probably be
white
what,
people.
white people. Number 3, nuclear weapons. Number 2, Nazis. Number 1, British people.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
that's fair.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. So I went with 1973's British folk horror film directed by Robin Hardy. I went with
Fuck.
The Wicker Man.
Oh shit, that was on my list.
That was on
too.
mine too. That was what I was about to pick.
I think
Wow.
it's for a horror movie from a half century ago, it still holds up as being tense as fuck. And that last scene in particular has probably been in my head every day since we've watched that movie. It's just like such a, I don't know, iconic final shot scene, whatever you want to call it. It's incredible. Also, a little funny, just trivia question here. It was included in the 2012 Summer Olympics opening ceremony celebrating British cinema.
What?
That seems fucking crazy.
Incredible.
Wow, British people are very scary.
Dude, I told you. You heard the
Holy shit.
list.
That's insane. because literally, like you said, the last shot is of a man begging for his life as he's being burned alive.
And you can hear
Yeah,
animals
yeah.
squealing as they're
Yeah.
being burnt as well.
Yeah, the British are fucking crazy. All right, Colt, take us home. What is the last pick of the
last
2023
pick,
horror film draft?
Oh, you picked what I was going to pick because I love The Wicker Man. It is a fantastic movie that I cannot get enough of. But
Yeah.
so you're forcing me to go somewhere else to another movie that I can't get enough of because I've seen it probably 3 times now because I love it that much. And that has to be Creep 2014.
Holy shit.
Starring Mark Duplass. Mark
Plus,
Mark
Duplass.
Demopoulos.
I was also going to say
Mark.
Demopoulos.
That man plays a freak like no other person. He's up there with Nathan Fielder as freak. Just all around a super awesome found footage movie. One of my favorites. Just a great movie. I don't want to spoil it because it's just that good if you haven't seen it.
Yeah. No, I literally Colt shows it to me while we were building Gunpla, and that was my introduction to it. And then we watched the second one right after.
And it's also really good.
It's really good. Isn't there a third?
Rumored or like there was talks to make one, but I don't know. It's been so long.
Honest, I would love a third. Honestly,
I would too.
I would watch it. Yeah, because that shit's good. Wow. Like I know it's kind of like a small. It's not. I would say it's underrated. Very underrated. Yeah, good pick. Good pick.
Hell yeah. Y'all want to go? Y'all want to say your list as a final little wrap up here?
Yes, sir.
All right. Wenzel, you had the first pick, so you do. Well, go in draft order. So Wenzel, Sam, me, then Colt.
Okay. I picked Hereditary 2018, Shining 1980, Noroi, The Curse 2005, Perfect Blue 1997, and Malignant 2021.
I will not be saying years, but I selected The Exorcist, The Witch, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, The Blair Witch Project, and Suspiria.
All right. I went with Raw, not Monday Night. The Lighthouse, 2009's Halloween 2. I feel like you have to specify there. Jennifer's Body, and 1973's The Wicker Man, because there's also another Wicker Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, Tanner, your list is probably the weakest.
Dang, roasted.
I know where you live, bitch.
Saying.
You know what?
Did anyone else agree with me?
You know, I
I
agree.
don't Oh wow.
The weakness? Are you serious?
100%.
Tanner in the mud right now.
No. Well,
Oh.
just wait till I win the fucking X poll.
A real.
You should have called it Twitter, Elon rim job. That's what you're doing, bud.
Oh. Oh my goodness. What is everyone's like
Wait, hold on.
movie they wish they could have gotten on their list that they couldn't?
Hold on, Colt, say your list.
My list is The Thing, The Evil Dead 2, Pulse, The Conjuring, and Creep.
All right, Sam, to answer your question, Rugrats in Paris.
Dang, that is a good one. I think that's scary. Terrifying.
Yeah, mech fight and everything.
Hereditary would have been my number pick because it's one of my favorite horror movies. But Wenzel's stupid ass ripped it.
Yep.
That's real.
Wait, are you asking movies that everybody else picked that we couldn't get, or just
whether it was something like, hey, if I had a 6 movie, I would have done this, or I wish this person didn't take it, I would have grabbed it.
Yeah.
Okay. If I had a 6 movie to add, it would probably be, personally, it would be Cure from 1997, directed by the same guy who directed Pulse, Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Cure, now don't get me wrong, Pulse is really good. I believe Cure is better. And there's a scene in there that really sticks out to me that is just encapsulate a moment of just absolute pure horror and despair of and it feels so fucking real because of having because it kind of reflects going through or having experienced like the similar feeling. So, and it's just a really good noir film too. That and then too, if I were to talk about one film that somebody has taken that I wish I could have taken, probably be I would probably pick The Wicker Man, because Wicker Man
Because
The
Wicker
Wicker-
Man.
because he's the Wicker Man.
Because it
Because-
wins.
Because he's the Wicker Man. I watched The Wicker Man once, and I was not a big fan. Should I give that movie another shot?
You should probably give it. When was the last time? When did you watch it?
6-7 years ago.
Yeah, you should probably
Whoa.
watch
Yeah.
it. I feel like.
Give it a rewatch. Yeah,
Different
if you-
political climate, you know how it is.
If you-
Yeah, that movie doesn't work well during the Trump administration. Like you definitely. Yeah,
it looks better.
It's very
that's a
Right.
Biden era movie if I've ever seen it. Also, you know, and Biden was like 60 when it came out. So.
yeah.
Damn.
Boom, roasted.
Get him.
Jesus.
Get him.
If I could have picked another movie, I probably would have picked The Ring, the American version, because
Heck
that was,
yeah.
that was probably like the first horror movie I was ever shown.
Oh, okay.
That scared the fuck out of me. My older brother showed it to me when I was probably like 9. So yeah, that would probably been it. I can't really think of anything that anybody stole, because I think most of you chose bad movie. No, I'm just kidding.
There we go.
I think for maybe like I would have liked to have Blair Witch on my list, but I don't think I would have picked Blair Witch over any of my other movies.
That makes sense. I wish I could have gotten Cronenberg on my list. Would have probably gone with Videodrome.
Yeah.
Fuck James
Okay.
Wood, but great movie. Great movie.
Great
Wow.
fucking movie.
Um,
If I could add a movie no one else picked, it would probably be. It's hard to choose between House and The Happiness of Katakuris, because both those movies
Oh,
are
yeah, actually-
fantastic.
Yeah, House was on my list as well.
Yeah, I'm actually shocked neither of you chose House.
Yeah. Wow.
That honestly kind of shocked me. I honestly would have expected it to be one of y'all's like top 2 picks.
Damn.
I just like these other movies more.
Yeah. And some of us were trying to pick good movies too, so
Okay. Well, you know what, Tanner, you have the weakest list. I'll say it too.
hey,
Since
hey,
you're
wow.
saying that.
hey,
Oh.
X will decide.
Yeah, sure. It says, yeah, X will decide. The same guy who brought a musket to
CD
recording
Project Red.
to the
Who
recording.
among us haven't done that?
You should put me in the game. You should put me in the game as he twiddles a fucking musket around.
Who hasn't done that? It's so funny because I bet there's going to be like 15 more batshit insane stories that come out before this episode comes out, and people
yeah.
won't even fucking remember the reference. They're like, why are they talking about a fucking musket? What?
We're the real South Park of podcasts.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Well, I guess if we're ready, we can get right on into plugs. Is everybody feeling that way?
Plug it up, brother. I'm leaking.
Sam, you're our guest, so by all means, plug your shit first.
Yep.
all right. You can follow me on Twitter at Concrete1992. Come on, get it together. We're not doing X. We're not going to give him that. You can't take Twitter from my cold, dead hands. That's my plug. You can also follow
That's
my.
it. Not
I
even
also
your
do a-
fucking podcast network. Just,
I also do
just
a
the
wrestling
Twitter.
podcast called Talking Tourneys. Go follow our Twitter at WDKWPN on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
That's there we go. That's 2.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you, buddy. Thank you everybody for listening. As always, you can follow the podcast at AYCH Podcast on Twitter. Let's see, it's October, which means we're doing Extra Life November 4th, but there will be a little part before this episode even starts talking about all that. You've already got all those details. You can follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/AllYouCanHear, YouTube at AYCH Podcast, Instagram AYCH Podcast, Bluesky AYCH Podcast. Fuck. You can follow me on Twitter at Tanner1495 and follow me on Bluesky at Tanner1495, because the second I gotta pay to use Twitter, I'm out of there. Not fucking
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
That
jumping ship.
stupid doo-doo dog shit.
Hey, man.
You can say it. Say it. You can call him a bitch.
Just threaten him.
Let's just say you're not the only one in town with a musket, buddy.
That's illegal.
I don't have a musket.
Okay.
Also,
do
Elon
I?
Musk isn't in town.
Hey, do you think his Musk's name is Elon Musket?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll be here all week.
No, I mean legit because he has the humor of a piece of shit.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it
I'll be
probably
here all
is.
week.
Okay.
Y'all can stop stifling the laughter. It's a podcast. You can let it
Cole,
flow.
Cole, you can go ahead and plug, please.
My name's Colt. Follow me on Twitter at ColtD00. But as soon as everybody moves over to Blue Sky, I'll be happy. Please move to Blue Sky. I know you gotta get invite code, but please bother your friends that has it so you can get on that fucking place so that we can encourage the owners of this fucking place to put DMs. I need fucking DMs on this website, please. Follow me on there at ColtD99. That's my
All
plugs.
right. Well, let me go into my plugs because Jesus fucking Christ.
You got 30 seconds.
You can follow me on Twitter at Winsy Wilkie. You can follow my art Instagram at Word of Winsy. You can follow my bookstagram, Winslow Banters. You can follow me on Threads, World of Winsy. You can follow me on Bluesky, World of Winsy. I also have a podcast out now, Windows Essentials. Go check out because this entire month, this is October, so all my episodes this month are going to be horror themed. This week or tomorrow, Tuesday 17th, I will have Essential Reading out. That will be about the haunting of Alejandra. Then Thursday will be Essential Viewing, which will be about Jennifer's body. Fun fact. And then Saturday, the 21st, will be Essential Listening. That will be I Disagree by Poppy. So go stay tuned for those and check them out when they come out. I also have a store. It'll probably be open this time. worldofwinsy.bigcartel.com. Check that out.
And I'll go ahead and say it. Commission's open.
Nope, don't say that. Links for
Awesome. Cool.
links for all of my stuff are in my link tree. So yeah, thank you so much for listening.
All right. Any last words before I hit stop recording?
Tanner's gonna lose real bad.
Jar of foreskins.
Ew.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's scary.
scary.
I barely know.